People trying to find relief from the heat are heading down the shore this weekend, and from the looks of things, some people have already ducked out of work and they're headed down there for some relaxation. But what about all that debris from Hurricane Sandy that's still in the water? There have been a few reports of it washing ashore. So Fox 29's Stephanie Esposito is at Seaside Heights.
Hi, Ian. Like most of our Jersey Shore towns, Seaside Heights is a barrier island. So when Sandy hit, there was tons of debris in the ocean, all across the island, and even into the bay. Now, they have worked really hard to get all of the big stuff out so it's safe for people to get back here onto the beaches. But the bay has a little bit more work to be done.
I was a little bit nervous about what would be in the water with the wood and the pier being ripped off in the metal.
Superstorm Sandy ravaged the Jersey coastline, leaving behind tons of debris. So before Judy Spadafora let her kids in the ocean this year, they had a talk.
She said that we had to be aware of what was in the water, like with the wood and the metal, so we didn't cut our feet or anything.
The Department of Environmental Protection says contractors removed 86,000 cubic yards of debris from the shores and bays. They fly down the coast checking for debris 6 days a week and run a sonar down the coast weekly.
And our lifeguards train every day in the water. So they're checking the sandbars as they're training.
Most of the big stuff has been located and pulled from the ocean, but the bay is a little more complicated.
The problem that exists now is the smaller items that you're not going to pick up with a crane. You need more of a sieve or, a hands-on effort.
Back to the ocean, there are still rides missing from the pier, but they have not been detected along the coast.
They just now had stuff washing up on their beach from the tsunami in Japan, so it's amazing. I'm sure people are going to be getting some of our rides.
Maybe, but most people weren't really worried about it.
I've been sitting in the water a lot with my chair, and the kids have been out in the water, and I've only seen little pieces of bark. Nothing different than you normally see.
As the tide shifts, wind changes, things will break loose. It's not a perfect science. We've tried to get mostly what we can get out, but it's going to be continually exposed as things change in nature.
So basically what you're supposed to do is use a little common sense. Don't swim in places where there are no lifeguards. You shouldn't be anyway. And if you're going to go into the bay, wear some sort of water shoes or old sneakers because you just never know. Now, as for Seaside Heights, the lifeguards here tell me that they don't have any reported injuries from people getting hurt on debris. And they also have no reports of any large pieces of debris washing ashore. So everything is good down here in Seaside Heights. Reporting live from Seaside, Stephanie Esposito, Fox 29 News.
All right, Steph, thank you. Could the royal